Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Here it is. Okay, I don't know. Are we the first? I don't know. First of all, I'm North. This is Better Music. I'm from the acoustic section. We're going to do this, guys. Maton Cole Clark. Let's go head to head. Guys, where do they cross over? We're going to have a look at their Blackwood series. They both do an incredible Blackwood series guitar. Maton are doing a Dreadnought, their 70 series, with an 808 as well. Okay, with the Cole Clarks, they're doing it in the FL2 Blackwood series. They have a Dreadnought as well as the Angel, that unique shape, that unique sounding guitar. Guys, we're going to put them head to head. I'm wearing a Taylor shirt. This is Switzerland. I am neutral. That, and I don't own a Maton or a Cole Clark shirt. So, well, okay. I'm Switzerland. We're going to have a listen to both of them. We're going to listen to them with mics. We're going to listen to them pure acoustic, nothing else. We're using two fantastic Neumann condenser mics. Hopefully we'll put the details of what they are exactly at the bottom, because we want this to be a fair, clean. It's not a fight. It's a meeting. It's a bit of an embrace, okay, of the two companies. And then we're going to move on to listening to their preamp. Okay, now we're moving on to the pickups and preamps of these guitars. We've switched out the mics, so they're off. It's just the preamps on board. So now we're going to start with the Maton. This is the EBW70C, C for the cutaway. And again, all Blackwood, because that's what we're looking at here today, all Blackwood guitars. This is the Ap5 Pro Pickup Preamp system from Maton. Just a quick overview. Again, we've got the standard volume, treble, bass controls. It has this sort of, let's call it a parametric mid-range control, where you can select mid-range frequency you're after, and then you can choose to cut or boost it. You set it to your own personal taste, or depending on the different kind of room that you're playing in at the time. Something that's pretty popular. Everyone's sort of blending the whole piezo or piezo, however you want to say it, tomato, and the mic as well. So we've got the piezo and the mic control on here, so we can blend them however we wish. So for this, I've got the volume, it's pretty much cranked, and the piezo, I've got it dialed right up. I'm going to start with just the piezo. The mic is off. The internal mic is off, and the mics down the front are off as well. So let's have a quick listen. Okay, so that was just the piezo. I'm going to switch the piezo right off, and we're going to bring the mic up. Now, depending on your live setting, I would always bring the mic up to the piezo, just for feedback issues, on-stage noise, things like that. It's a nice little addition, but let's, just for all intents and purposes right now, we're just going to listen to the mic. So the mic's at about 3/4. Everything else, flat as a tack. Okay, so that's the internal mic for the Maton Ap5 Pro Pickup. Now I'm just going to move it back to a typical setting. So pulling that mic right back, I'm going to set that piezo back at about the 3/4 mark, and I'm going to bring the mic up to a little less than half. Now, how do I know when it's halfway? Maton have been really considerate here, and they've put these little notches. You can feel it. You'll feel where the halfway point is. So I've put it just before halfway. Again, in a live setting, you've got to sort of set that to taste. Just be aware of your on-stage volume because it is a mic. It's facing forward, probably towards some stage monitors. So just be mindful of that. So this is a pretty typical setup. Pretty cool. So with that mic that you blend into the piezo, you can start to get a little bit more of that organic tone, a bit more of the let's call it the pick noise, should you want that pick noise, or for that matter, if I bump that mic up just over halfway, I'll try and do something a little bit finger style. It's really cool for things like that, but I was running the mic pretty hard there, so a lot of the times you probably run that a little bit softer into the piezo, but it's such an iconic sound, and the mic just gives you just that little bit more, opens up the dynamic range of this guitar. What a great little machine. The Cole Clark Fat Lady 2 all Blackwood guitar, like most of them, all of them, are fitted with this fantastic preamp on board. Let's face it, this is a massive talking point for this brand. Sound engineers, especially the live guys, they love these things. It does. It just makes the guitar sound $1 million. The features, other than the obvious volume, treble, mid, bass controls, it's got a mic blend, bringing the mic in. I'm going to do some playing in a second. I'm going to leave the mic off for the moment. I'm just going to talk about this other great little feature on here. It's got a bridge and face control. So we're either going to be listening to the bridge or the face sensor. I'm going to start with the bridge. Let's just have a quick listen to the bridge and then I'll stop and we'll switch it into the face. Okay, I'm just going to move the dial from bridge around to face. So now we're listening to just the face of the guitar. Again, no mic. Okay, I'm just going to blend the two. So we're right in the middle of bridge and face. Keep in mind too that all the EQ is flat as well, so we're not boosting or cutting anything. Okay, bridge and face set at 12 o'clock. Okay, leaving that setting for the bridge and face dial where it is, I'm going to bring in the mic to about 25, 30, 40 odd percent, a little less than halfway, just so you can hear what that's going to do to the sound. So mic just a little less than halfway, bridge and face dial, dead center. Now really quickly, I'm just going to put it to the bridge setting, leaving the mic where it is at about 40%. And now switching it to the face sensor with a little less than half of the mic dial set. there you go, real basic overview. And I'm pretty sure you can hear this. That doesn't matter what speakers you're listening to it on, a set of headphones or your monitors at home or just through the laptop speakers or your phone. I think it's pretty obvious. My hearing's pretty bad, but guys, it's a fantastic pickup. What a great guitar too. Okay, have you had enough of that? That was a mighty battle. My 2 cents, my thoughts. It's... Okay, both fantastic. No, I'm not going to be a fence sitter. Just pay attention. So, look, that Cole Clark preamp. When you compare it, so when you move from how it sounds from the mics to the preamp, guys, it's pretty obvious, right? That is just epic. That was with the slightest amount of movement as far as where I set it for the average setting. Then yeah, I went hard extreme, moving it all the way from the face to the bridge. That was the extremes. Can you imagine the possibilities in between? Just bear that in mind. The Maton pickup on board. Yeah, I to my ear, I love how that piezo fizz that, I won't mention any specific albums of a particular band that from New Zealand, but we claim them as Australian. You go work it out. Back in the 90s, released a great album, and it was pretty much all piezo fizz. That's been dialed right back. 80% of that gone. Sounds fantastic. It is pretty iconic sound, but I've got to give it to that Cole Clark preamp. But when purchasing an acoustic, if I was walking into a store and I'm buying an acoustic, I want to go on pure acoustic sound. Okay, that alone, I would have to give it to the Maton guys. Now, its tone is subjective. Everyone hears everything different. I've been playing drums for 25 years. Hearing shot. So, to my ear, acoustically, the Matons. Love the Matons. Plug them in, I would probably have to give it to the Cole Clark. I know that sounds like fence sitting, but it depends on the application. Am I about to be on stage rocking out with an acoustic guitar anytime soon? Prob's not. But am I going to be at home playing on my couch? Am I going to be playing down at the local pub? Maybe a Sunday session on the small stage, just hanging out with mates? A good all-rounder guitar? Yeah. So for me, it's all more about the acoustics than the preamp. So make of that what you will. Guys, let me know what you think, your opinion, your thoughts, your experiences. Please let us know. We want to know what it sounds like to you when it's being played live, or if you've heard either of these guitars being played live. Please let us know. Thanks for watching.